Good morning, everybody. Volk Online here, Vulcanized, and whatever you prefer. Welcome to 5 vs 5. You guys asked me 5 questions, and I'm just gonna answer them. And we're just gonna keep going like that until we get no questions left. So, you guys asked me 5 questions, and I'm simply just gonna answer them. Since it's 10 a.m., I didn't sleep, so yeah, I'm down for that. Okay, let's start with the first question. What is the hardest part about being in your position? Good question. First of all, what you gotta know, I manage around 40 players, which means I gotta be awake when my players are awake. And since I got players all around the world, it kinda means I gotta be up all day and all night. But since I gotta sleep sometimes, I usually sleep around 2 or 3 hours a day. But I mean, you get used to it. It's not that bad if you schedule your day right, it's doable. Let's say it like that. Okay, what else? Yeah, as I said, you got 40 players that you gotta manage, that you gotta sign deals with, that you gotta get sponsorships, partners, brand deals, all kind of different shit. So you are responsible for the income of 40 players. So it's my job to make sure, even if a player of mine simply just loses his position in the team, he simply just gotta be able to live off that partnerships and sponsorships and probably his own brand that I built with him. So yeah, I'm responsible for the income of 40 people that are mostly older than me, since I'm only 23 years old, but yeah, fuck it. What else? How much money do you earn and how do you earn your money? Good question. First of all, I earn enough money to live off that, but yeah. How do I earn my money is pretty easy. You gotta imagine that I sign a player, let's say a FIFA player, since it is the biggest source of income for me. Let's say my FIFA player is signing a brand deal with Red Bull. So Red Bull offers fuck it, let's say $12,000 a month. I'm not gonna say how much, but I'm getting percentage of that $12,000. I get my cut and he gets his money. He doesn't have to worry about getting income, even though he doesn't play in any team. And yeah, I get my money like that. But what you guys gotta know is that I'm not taking percentage of every player that I manage. There are around, let's say there are around 12 players out of 40 players in my management roster. It's not like that's my team. It is just like I'm managing players that are playing for other teams, and their teams simply allow me to build a brand around my players besides that work that they do for their team. So pretty much what I do is I take the higher percentage of players that are signing bigger deals. As I said, let's say I got a guy that plays FIFA with $12,000, so I get my cut from him. And since I get a lot of money from that deal, I can make sure I'm not gonna take any cut of that money that one of my CSGO players get, who gets around, let's say, $1,500 from a partnership with a skin website a month. So I can make sure he gets his money. He's still in my hands, which sounds weird, but it is how it is. And I'm still gonna help him to structure his career. And in the end of the day, let's say he's simply just getting transferred to another organization. Let's say he goes from a Swedish organization to an American organization. You gotta imagine that I get percentage of the buyout in the end of the day. And I'm making sure that the deal that he is gonna sign is a good deal. He gets good conditions. He gets a normal buyout if you want to go to another organization. and I'm simply just getting my percentage of that buyout, so I don't have to worry about getting percentage of his deal with the skin website partnerships. So yeah, that's how I earn my money and how my players are getting paid. Alright guys, question number 3. Hold on. Question number 3 is, what happened to Digital UG? Which is Digital Underground, which was supposed to be my new team that I'm creating, but yeah, so the reason for that question is probably because I changed the name of the Twitter account for Digital UG. I can explain that pretty easy, since I wanted to register Digital Underground, and the problem is that there is a rap crew that made music with Tupac around 1992 or something. The problem is that I wanted to register that name, but they got the name right, so yeah, I'm pretty much fucked in that case. So I had to make a decision, and I decided to just simply switch the name. Besides that, it's also a good thing that I could change the name, cause Digital Underground in the end of the day sounds pretty cool, but it doesn't really say anything about the team. It doesn't say anything about the philosophy of the team, or where we are from, or what the fuck we are gonna do. So it doesn't make any sense. It just sounds cool. So the new name definitely tells a lot. It tells its own story. It tells about the philosophy of the team. So stay tuned for the new name. Stay tuned what it's gonna mean. Stay tuned where we are gonna compete. So yeah, here we go. So yeah, besides the name, I'm still talking to a lot of people, a lot of brands, a lot of investors about my new team. The problem at the moment is, let's not say the problem. Let's say the thing is that we got 2 options. The first option is going to North America. The thing is that I'm definitely going to create a mixed team, so it's definitely going to be at least 2 European players in my roster. The reason is that I don't really want to compete in Europe anymore. I'm simply just fed up of competing in Europe. The competition is too big, in my opinion. There are so many talented free agents in Europe, it's unbelievable. And every time I see a player moving to the United States, I'm mostly just asking myself why they take those kind of players if there are more skilled, more talented, and more experienced players in Europe without any buyouts or anything. So simply just don't ask me. I have no fucking clue why these guys are. Fuck off. Yeah. So the second option is going to Asia. The problem is most of the Asian teams doesn't get any experienced or skilled European players, because most of the European players say, yo, what should I do in Asia, since these guys, hold on. The problem in Asia is that most of the Asian teams can't sign any European players, because the European players over here aren't really convinced by the Asian CSGO community. They are mostly talking bad about them, and Asian leagues got a pretty bad reputation in Europe. Literally no single player would really go to Asia, which I can't really understand, to be honest. Like, instead of building up Asia with European players, they're simply just denying it. They're saying, yo, the league sucks. I don't want to have to do anything with this league. So basically that's what it is. But I'm in a position where I got players from Europe that are skilled, experienced, blah blah blah, and these players would be ready to move to Asia. So yeah, we're good. So now the most important thing is which side is gonna give me a green light first. Is it the Asian side or the American side? Depending on that, I am going to simply react. So yeah, what's the best way into esports? And that's a pretty hard question, since my way into esports was taking the wrong entrance to a venue and ending up at a Dota major, watching the whole major, connecting with people. But yeah, besides that, it's all about finding out in which working field you want to work in before you get into esports. So if it's marketing, if it's graphic design, it all depends on what you are good at and what you are having fun with. So if you're good at designing logos, you can join teams. If you're good in, I don't know, if you are good in customer relationships, you can work as a community manager. There are so many different jobs in esports that it's not like, okay, I want to be in esports, I want to work in esports, give me a list of jobs and I'm just going to apply to all of them. That's not how it works. Besides that, you should network. Twitter is like literally the best way to network. Besides that, go to esports events. Esports events are always packed with hella people that you can network with. That's pretty much how I do it. I go to events, I network there because events are always packed with people who work in esports and they can help you. They can tell you things about esports. They can give you so much because these guys are experienced. So yeah, I would just go there. If you see someone working at, let's say, the Logitech stand, just go there, talk to them. Maybe you can get in contact. Maybe she can help you. Maybe she can offer you an internship or something like that. What else? Yeah, don't be motivated by money. If your intention in esports is earning money only, earning a lot of money, it's not gonna work. You have to have a straight vision where you want to go, what you want to do, and that's how it's gonna work. It's like every time in life. If you just want to earn money, it's not gonna work. Like, you have to have the intention to work in that sector. You gotta be motivated, you gotta have fun, you gotta be happy while working, you gotta enjoy working in the end. So yeah, that's how in the end of the day you end up earning money with esports, having fun at your job, and yeah, there we go. The last question is, describe yourself in 3 words. Esports, Counter-Strike, cocaine, baby. Volk Online. It was a pleasure to answer your questions today. I hope we are gonna do a second episode. I had hella fun. I mean, I'm tired, I didn't sleep, but I had fun doing it. I'm still up, so yeah, I'm just gonna cut this video, gonna release it today, and I'm gonna put the link somewhere up here so you can click on that. You can still ask questions for the second episode. So it was a pleasure. See you all. Bye bye. Okay, peace.